So, what is a bulimic learner? First of all, it has nothing to do with the eating disorder, and I am not minimizing the eating disorder, nor am I making fun of it. I am using it as an illustration. It's kind of an odd title, but I'm using it as an illustration because I feel like that's what a lot of people are right now. Bulimia is where, okay, I'm oversimplifying, but it's binge and purge. You eat a bunch of stuff and then you vomit it out because you don't want to gain the weight, and it's a eating disorder where you don't like something about yourself. You don't like the way you look, but you still get hungry and then you force yourself to vomit. Um I see the same thing with people right now when it comes to information. They will binge and binge and binge on information, videos, articles, memes, social media, and they know a lot of little things about nothing major. They have no depth because once they take all this information in, they vomit it back out. They vomit out opinions, they vomit out quotes that they heard somebody else say, but they have not digested the information. And so um they're not able to make it a part of themselves and make it their own and really interact with the information. And I feel like I have that problem. I love information. I listen to documentaries nonstop. It's kind of an addiction, I guess. But I realized recently, because I was talking with a financial planner person, and I was trying to explain my rationale for something I was trying to do and asking questions. I'm not going to give you the nitty gritty because this isn't about my financial thing, nor am I trying to give financial advice. Um, I was talking to her about it, and she goes, "Well, why do you think that?" And I stopped and I realized I couldn't articulate why I thought that. I just thought it because I had heard other people that I respect say it, and it made logical sense when they said it, and I could follow the logic. But because I had not investigated the topic enough myself and taken the time to learn it, I could not say, well, this is why. And I feel like a lot of us do that. And the problem is we make bad choices when we don't know why we're making a choice other than so and so told me. That's called peer pressure. When I was a kid, we were taught that's wrong. And now it's become a lifestyle. And we really need to stop. We need to stop binging on all the information, says the woman who's making a bunch of YouTube videos. But seriously, we need to stop binging on just constant different information and really take the time to process through. That's actually why I ask you to constantly put things in the comments, because I want to interact. If you can ask meaningful questions or go, okay, I think that, give input, then you've interacted with the material and you're making it your own, and you're learning something. So when we go and get information to try to learn, we need to gather the information, yes, but then don't go and vomit opinions. Instead, take that information and look for other opinions. Look for what reinforces what you already think, and then what challenges what you think, and investigate both. It's okay to finally go, you know what? No, I was right. That's exactly what I want to do. But if you don't take the time to be able to say why, you're just parroting, as in the bird, parrot, someone else's opinion. You're not forming your own and figuring out what's best for you. So don't also just look for a mutual admiration society or people who share the same opinion as you. Go look for, we used to call it the devil's advocate, but somebody who disagrees with some point of what you're doing, and see what their arguments are and see if you agree with them, why or why not. I'm not saying that you get some kind of weird back and forth vacillating with every single win. No, you need to be clear at the end of it what you want to do and why. I heard one person say, you don't want averages, you want to test for extremes. And that's kind of what I mean. Some people will give you an overly simplistic view of something, whether it's investing or a business or a career choice or relationship advice. You don't want to have just a simplistic, because I said so. You want to know why you believe what you believe. I am a Christian. I am a believer. I believe the Bible, and you cannot convince me otherwise. And that's because of what I've lived and what I've experienced. I know that God talks to me. I know that he guides me, and I've seen his miraculous intervention in my life. And I have it documented in multiple places. And just today, I looked at my husband and I said, I knew to do this thing 6-7 months ago and had no idea why until this morning when I heard somebody say, hey, do this, and this is why. And I went, oh my goodness, that's why I had that urge inside of me. And I said, I love it when God makes himself real to me. That may not happen with you, and it doesn't always happen with every decision I make. But what I'm saying is you need to have a reason you believe. I go into the Bible and this is why I believe it, and this is what I believe, and I can support it. And you can say, this is my best friend and they are my friend no matter what you think, and this is why, and you can support it. So whether in relationships and career decisions, financial decisions, where you're going to live, who you're going to marry, all these things, you need to stop binging on things. And I bring up relationships because even rom-coms and things like that, don't get a crazy notion of what marriage and relationship is like. I've been married for over 25 years to a guy that I met in high school, and we've had a great marriage. Most people get married that young. We were 19 and 20. Statistics say you're not going to work out. We have a phenomenal marriage. We love hanging out together. We have a great time. COVID lockdowns, loved them. I mean, well, because I had to hang out with him. I didn't like him in general. But, okay, anyway. I could ramble on that forever. But coming back. Okay, when you've learned something, the next thing you need to do, write 2 action steps. 1 or 2, but I think 2 are better. Once you've gotten an understanding of the topic and what you want to do and what you've gotten from it, and you've heard opposing viewpoints, what are you going to do with that information? Don't just post a meme. Don't just blog about it. Don't just put it on social media or whatever. Stop and write down for yourself, what am I going to do with this information? And then make it a part of your life, and then have a way to evaluate your progress. Remember how I said not averages, but test for extremes? As you're applying this, whether it's starting to exercise, eat better, spend more time with the people important to you, do social media less, watch more of Tiff's YouTube videos, whatever it is, have a way to evaluate your progress and see if you are making positive steps. So don't be a bulimic learner, somebody who just gorges themselves on information, then vomits it out on people and doesn't let their life get changed. Instead, become a person who eats and focuses on specific things, really digests them, makes them a part of who they are, comes with actionable steps that will really change your life, and then evaluate the success of those steps. That's the bottom line. So 8.5 minutes to get there, but hopefully you've stayed here the whole time and gotten something out of this. I would love to hear some of your thoughts, some of the things that you're doing, maybe ways that you've been evaluating your success in areas, in the comments below, because I love learning from you. And I want to say a special shout out to Tracy. Thank you so much for all of your comments. I am learning a lot from you and I love them. So keep them coming. I will see you next time. Bye.